What's up guys, this is Frex, and today I'm going to be showing you a guide on which monsters you're going to want to kill to get good charm rates per hour. So what I'm going to do is show you a few monsters that I personally like to kill, that I believe drop a lot of charms, and then towards the end of the video I'll put a table in that I got off the Runescape wiki that will show you like which monsters drop which charms. So if you don't really, if you don't want to do which monsters I like, you can just look at this guide and then, hopefully that helps you a little bit. During this guide, I will not be going too in-depth into how to kill the actual monster itself. So if you find a monster you'd like to kill, I suggest looking up a separate guide, whether I made a guide like that or maybe I didn't make a guide. I know I made a Steel Dragons guide, so obviously you could use that one, but I suggest looking up separate guides to kill the monsters, because I will not be explaining how to kill them. Before I get started on the guide, I just wanted to say one more thing. While you're trying to collect charms, I just want to encourage you to try to just have fun with it instead of just busting your balls trying to get the max charms per hour, because if you're trying to do that, it's most likely just gonna make you hate the game, hate getting charms, and you're just gonna want to rage quit. So I just encourage you to take it slowly and just do your best to enjoy getting the charms. Alright, so here you'll see this table that shows which monsters will drop gold, green, crimson, and blue charms. Don't worry about like obsidian charms or those other pest control charms. Those those don't really matter. You're not going to use those. But the main focus here is crimson and blue charms, and then I like to use green charms and even my gold charms sometimes, but a lot of people aren't like that. So I'm going to be explaining or showing you Steel Dragons, Cockroach Soldiers, Water Fiends, and Rock Lobsters, because those are my favorites. I forgot to mention that if you want to do familiarization to increase your charm drops, or charm drop rates, you can also do that. My first choice for charms is the Steel Dragon, and they actually drop charms 3 at a time, all 4 charms, and here are some details about them. For some help, please refer to my Polypore Steel Dragon guide, and that should give you a good idea of what tactics to use there. The first monster I'm going to talk about is the Steel Dragon. Its combat level is 246, and it is found in the Brimhaven Dungeon, Curdle's Dungeon, and the Fortress of Gorak. I already have a guide on how to make money doing Steel Dragons, so please refer to that if you want to do this to make money and get good charm rates. The second monster is the Cockroach Soldier, and these are located in Edgeville in the dungeon right by the lever. And these are a good monster if you're a lower level. They're very good to train on, and you get some rune scimitars, rune square shields, so you can make some money in the process. The third monster that I'm going to cover is Water Fiends, and these are actually one of my favorites. They drop a Crimson Charm nearly every kill, and they're found in the Ancient Cavern, Chaos Tunnels, and the Gorak Fortress, and they're most commonly killed in the Ancient Cavern. The next is Rock Lobsters, and they are definitely the hardest monster to get to on this list, so please use a guide to kill these. But these are what you're going to want to kill if you're trying to power train your summoning, or essentially get charms very, very quickly. Next on the list is Aberrant Scepters, and they are located in the Mauritania Slayer Tower on the middle floor and the Polvanich Slayer Dungeon. You need a Slayer Mask or a Nose Peg to kill them, and they drop some high level herbs too, so you can make some money. Dust Devils are another low level monster. They are only 93 combat, but require a face mask, mask earmuffs, or a Slayer helmet to slay them. They're located in the Smoke Dungeon or the Chaos Tunnels, and they drop a fair amount of Crimson Charms. Last on the list are Black Demons, and they are 172 combat, so not as high as Steel Dragons, but they're pretty difficult. You're going to most likely need prayer potions and protect from melee. They're actually located in a lot of different places, and they drop a wide variety of charms. Here is a table showing all the monsters that drop multiple charms at once and how many they drop. You can also kill Bork to get a few charms per day, but I chose not to cover him too in depth during this guide because I would rather you just look up a different guide, and I'd rather not get too far into Bork during this actual guide. I want to give a huge shout out to the Runescape wiki and Zybez.net because that is where I got the pictures and the information for this guide. So go check them out. They've got a lot of different stuff and they're a great help.